What are the oil market wild cards for 2023?
I mean, Brian, as you teed it up, I mean, it's not a wild card. It's the story is the China reopening. I mean, what is that going to mean for demand? Does China basically say we're going to proceed with the complete reopening? And do we have this surge in demand that essentially propels oil prices higher? That is the absolute bull case for oil. I just came back from Saudi Arabia, and they're watching this story very closely. Something was highlighted to me is watch the Chinese New Year. Are we going to see a potential rise in COVID cases in the Chinese New Year? That will be a big test of the government's commitment to seeing this through. But if they proceed with the reopening, I mean, obviously that's the catalyst to move higher. Other stories to watch, though. The Russians have made a lot of noise about cutting off consumers that pay at the price cap. Right now, Russian cargoes are going to countries with Western services being provided. So it looks like India is abiding by the price cap. Does Russia make good on their threats to cut these countries off? What happens in February with the embargo on Russian products into Europe? Do we see potentially more dislocation in the market, or is it smooth sailing? And my final wild card, Bibi Netanyahu's back in power in Israel, leading the most hawkish government, some say, on Israeli history. Do we see potentially more tensions with Iran as they proceed with their nuclear program?
Okay, let's dissect those one by one. Helima, number one is China. China, their imports obviously fell last year, but I was looking at some IEA and EIA numbers, and if China fully goes up, I mean, they could swing global demand by 2 to 3 million barrels a day. I mean, that is all and maybe more of our excess capacity. There's a chart we're showing about peak. We were over about 13 million barrels a day briefly before COVID. How much could China swing the whole thing?
I mean, again, that's why we say this is the story. So again, the question is, does China continue with this policy? I mean, there's serious challenges in the Chinese healthcare system. Again, why people are saying, watch the Chinese New Year. There's an expectation you're going to see a rise in COVID cases around those celebrations. That will be a test of the government's resolve to see this through. But again, if they continue with this plan for this full reopening, that is obviously the big catalyst for oil prices moving higher. But then what does the Fed do? I mean, again, that was something highlighted on our trip to Saudi Arabia. Does this potentially mean that you're going to have more aggressive Fed action? Are there going to be supply chain issues? And what does that do to oil prices?
Yep.
That is something, again, if you think about the view from Riyadh, they are watching this very closely. They're saying we're not necessarily out of the woods yet on China. And OPEC is, prepared if there is some type of setback. They're prepared, I think, to say we are the stabilizing force in this oil market.
There's a lot of ways to make the bullish case on oil. China, U.S. production's not growing that much. By the way, the EIA here in the United States just came out with its first 2024, not really forecast, but kind of outlook, Helima, and they said they thought that we could see demand globally tick up. But if I had to say what's the biggest single argument for lower oil prices, what would it be? What could be the negative for the market?
Global recession. And again, speed bumps in the China reopening. Again, what the concerns we heard was China reopens and you have concerns of the Fed and you essentially have more aggressive rate hikes. That is the concern that everybody is watching is if China does fully reopen, propels higher energy prices, supply chain issues, does the Fed come back in with a more aggressive rate hiking schedule? That's the concern from Riyadh. Again, while everyone is watching this China reopening story, they're essentially saying you have to be cautious. We're not entirely sure of the direction yet.